إنا إليه راجعون رضا بقضائه وتسليما لأمره أعظم الله أجورنا وأجوركم بمسابنا بالحسين عبد الله عليه السلام. The day that the heavens and the earth were dreading has finally befallen upon us. The 10th of the day of Muharram, the day of Ashura, the day that Mawla the day in which your Mawla and our Mawla, the Mawla of the heavens and the earth, was killed on the plains of Karbala, thirsty and hungry for 3 days. The day of Ashura was a day like none other. Those of you who have come to give condolences to Fatima Zahra, may she accept your tears. Those of you who have come to give condolences to Imam Sahib al-Amr, may he be in our majlis and accept your tears and grant you shafaat. In his narration, Imam Sadiq mentions that whoever comes to the ziyarah of Baba Abdullah, it is the guest and the host relationship. Imam says that the least we are asking for from Imam Hussain alayhi salam is that he will protect us and help us on Yawm al-Qiyamah from the fire of hell. Since the morning time, the Imam has been looking after the bodies of his companions, bringing them one by one to the tent. It is narrated in the books of Maktal that in the morning, one of the first ones to come to Imam Hussain, one of the earliest of the Shuhada, his name was Hur. This is the same Hur that had stopped Imam Hussain on his way to Kufa. The same Hur that had stopped the Imam and recited Salatul Jamaat behind him. The entire night of Ashura, he was thinking, what is happening? Is this real? Are they really going to kill Abu Abdullah? Up until this time, there was a slight thought in his mind that some reconciliation will be reached. When he realized that no, Umar Asad is bent on killing the Imam. Ubaidullah ibn Ziyad will not leave the Imam. In the middle of the night, he tells his son and his servant, we will go to Imam's side. I am going, if you wish to come with me, you come. At the time of Subh, he makes his way towards the camp of the Imam. But before he reaches the Imam, he tells his son, tie my hands. I want to go to Abu Abdullah the way a slave. The slave will go to his master. He comes in this state. When he comes there, when Imam Hussain sees Hur approaching, he himself goes forward and he embraces Hur. He receives Hur. He says, Hur, what is it? He says, Mawla, I am sorry for what I have done. I apologize. I am asking forgiveness. Please ask your grandfather Rasulullah to forgive me. I didn't know that this is the state we would reach at. Imam Hussain says to him, Anta hur fid dunya wal akhirah. Your mother has named you well. You are free in the dunya and the akhirah. There is no responsibility or accountability on your part. And then Mawla says something. Mawla says something to him. He says, Hur, when you had come to stop me, when you had come as an enemy, I was able to feed you and your army water. Today you are coming to me as a friend. Forgive Hussain. Hussain doesn't even have a drop of water that I can share with you. Hur goes down, lays his life. He says, I want to be one of the first shuhada to make sure that I am forgiven. His son goes on the battlefield. His son gets killed first. Hur goes to bring the body of his son back. Imam says, Hur, what are you doing? An elderly father cannot bring the body of his son back to the tent. Hussain will do it for you. I will say, Mawla, I will ask my Mawla, when you go to bring Ali Akbar, where is Hur to help you? One by one, Habib goes, Burair Hamdani goes, all of the Shuhada, one by one are laying down their lives. Muslim ibn Sajah, John, he also wants to give his life, one of the servants. One by one, the whole morning of Ashura. Wow, Hussain, then the family members also lay down their lives. Oh no, Muhammad is gone. Qasim is gone. Abbas alayhi salam has laid down his life. Ali Akbar is laying on the plains of Karbala. A small grave is also there on the side of the Imam where Ali Asghar was. whereby Ali Asghar was buried. This was the only grave on the plains of Ashura. All of you know that none of the Shuhada of Karbala got a grave there. The only qabr Imam made was that for Ali Asghar. Last night you heard how he was martyred. When Imam was bringing Ali Asghar back, he could not bring himself to show Rabab. Instead, he makes a grave outside of the tent. As he is making the grave, one poet is writing, Ya Ali. A poet is writing that the sword cries out to Imam Hussain, Ya Hussain, I am a sword, I am Zulfikar. I was not made to make a qabr for a baby child. Imam makes the grave. Just then Rabab, according to one narration, he first went to let Rabab say Khuda Hafiz. One narration says that he made the grave and just told Rabab. But when he went to Rabab, and Hazrat Rabab, the mother of Ali Asghar, saw the body, she didn't ask Mola anything else. All her question was Mola, they killed him, but did they give him any water before? Imam's sign on the face gave the answer. The grave the Imam made was there. It is narrated that just as he was making the grave of Ali Asghar, a messenger comes from Medina. A messenger comes from Medina bringing a letter for Imam Hussain from Fatima Sughra. In the letter, Fatima Sughra is saying, Baba, how are you feeling? Baba, please convey my salams to Ali Akbar, my brother. I'm missing him. And please give Ali Asghar a kiss from me. Allahu Akbar. The messenger is standing there. As the Imam is reading the letter, the first part when she is asking him, Fatima Sughra is asking him, Baba, how are you? One of the Mal'oon from Umar Asad fires an arrow. The arrow hits the forehead of the Imam. A drop of blood falls onto the letter. Imam tells the messenger, tell Fatima Sughra, this is how I am. In the letter, the second part, she writes, Baba, Father, give my salams to Ali Akbar. The Imam looks over into the battlefield where Ali Akbar was, and he says, Akbar, your sister has given you salam. Oh Baba, oh Father, please kiss Ali Asghar from me. The Imam is holding the body of Ali Asghar, the blood-soaked body. The Imam slowly and gently brings the face of Ali Asghar close to him and kisses him and says, your sister remembers you from Medina. The time has now come. Mola is looking from the right to the left, and the battlefield is scattered with bodies. He now says the final farewell to Zainab. He says, Zainab, the time has come. This was the day that Baba and Mother had warned us about. This was the day that our grandfather Rasulullah told us about. This was the day that every Nabi from Adam to Khatam were treading. Zainab, I have come to say farewell. I have come to say farewell to you. Hazrat Zainab says that, brother, oh my dear brother, when our mother was passing away, she said that at the last moment, when Hussein comes to say goodbye to you, when Hussein comes to say fi amanillah to you, on my behalf just give an embrace to his neck, for this is where a cursed one will put the knife. She embraces, she kisses the neck of Imam Hussein. Mawla replies to her that when Baba was on his deathbed, when Baba Ali was on his deathbed, he had asked me to embrace and to kiss your wrist from him, because this is where the ropes of the Umar Asad. Imam Hussain bids farewell to all of the ladies. Rabah, Kulthum. He says, Khuda Hafiz. He says, Fi Amanillah. Finally, the responsibility. One more responsibility is on the shoulder of Imam Hussain ibn Ali on the plains of Karbala to transfer the Imamat. To give the responsibility of Imamah to Ali ibn al-Hussein. The maslahat of Allah, the wisdom of Allah had caused Hazrat Zainul Abidin to be semi-conscious on the plains of Karbala. He could not fight on the battlefield. Imam gently goes to where Imam Sayyid al-Sajjad, Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, was laying down, and he gently wakes up Imam Zainul Abidin. He says, Sajjad, I have come to say Fi Amanillah. When Imam Zainul Abidin was able to open his eyes, what does he see? Imam Hussain has been injured. Imam Hussain has got injuries from head to toe. Blood is gushing from every part. Baba, what happened? Baba, what has happened to you? What has happened to you? Your whole beard has turned white. Your body is injured. Has nobody protected you? Where's Ali Akbar? Where's Uncle Abbas? Where's Ali Asghar? Where's Ona Muhammad? Where is everybody who was supporting? Imam Hussain gently tells him that all of them... Abu Abdullah tells him they have all been martyred on the plains of Karbala. Only you and I are remaining. Only you and I are remaining, Ali. I have come to transfer the imamat to you. I have come to give you the responsibilities of imamat. You are now going to be Imam al-Zamana from this moment onwards. And with that, the Imam tells him something. My dear listeners who just heard Ziyarat Ashura, you have sent your salutations to your Imam. You have sent your salutations to the family of the Imam. But even in that difficult moment, even in that heartfelt moment, even in that moment where the Imam was surrounded by our enemies and torture, even then, what does he tell Imam Zainul Abidin? He tells him, Sajjad, when you go back to Medina, give our Shia my salam. Mawla didn't forget you. Whether you are here in Vancouver, sir, whether you are in Karbala, Medina, wherever you are, whoever says Labbaik Ya Hussain on Karbala, on the day of Ashura, your Mawla has given you salam. And then he tells Zainul Abidin alayhi salam, tell my Shia, when they drink cold water, to remember our thirst on Karbala. When they drink water, to remember what we went through it. The Imam now starts heading to the battlefield. He has done his responsibility. He goes to the battlefield and he says, Abbas, who is there to help me? Ali Akbar, when you were going, I was there to help you. Is anybody there to help me? Hazrat Zainab, completely covered, comes and says, my dear brother, even if they are not able to help, I am still here. I will help you. Go, I will help you. Go on to Zuljana. The Imam boards on to Zuljana, ready to go to the battlefield. As the Imam is starting to head out, Zuljana stops. Zuljana stops. Mawla embraces his faithful, beloved horse. He says, Zuljana, Zuljana, I know all day we have gone to the battlefield and back. You have helped me. You have been loyal. You have been faithful. Zuljana, Hussain is promising. I know you are tired. This is the last journey. This is the final farewell. He says, I promise you there will be no more coming back and forth from the battlefield. I know you are tired. Zuljana looks at Mawla and says to Mawla, I am not tired. Look what is beside my leg. Allama Majlisi narrates, Allama Majlisi, when he was writing the Maktal of Karbala, he says that I was writing when was the most difficult moment for Abu Abdullah. Was it when Qasim was trampled? Was it the murder of Hazrat Abbas? Was it the killing of Ali Akbar? He was saying I was writing one by one and I would stroke it out. Allama is saying I was writing and I would stroke it out. Maybe not this, maybe not that. He says I fell asleep while I was writing. In my dream, a lady completely covered in head and toe in black comes to me and says, Majlisi, you are writing about my Hussein's Masa'ib. You are writing what was the most difficult moment on the day of Ashura for my Hussein. It was when Zuljana was going and he says, look at my leg. And Imam Hussain saw Sakina Ruqayya holding on to Zuljana. Zuljana, I am not thirsty. I don't want water. Anybody who's gone to the battlefield has not come back. Don't take my Baba. Bibi Fatima tells Allama Majlisi, this was the most distressing moment for Abu. Ya Hussein. Imam comes down again from Zuljana. He hugs Sakina Ruqayya. All of you who have fathers, may Allah protect daughters, may Allah protect your daughters. Your daughters, may Allah protect your fathers. May you never see what happened in Karbala. The Imam hugs Bibi Sakina Ruqayya and he tells Ruqayya that you know something. And she immediately says, I don't want water, I'm not thirsty, I don't want anything, I just don't want you to go. And there's a long embrace and hug. And then finally the Imam tells her something in her ear. He whispers something to her. A biographer of Karbala asks Imam Zainul Abidin later on, Yabna Rasulullah, what did Hussein tell Ruqayya? What did Imam Hussein tell Sakina? That finally she said, Fi amanillah, Baba, go, I'm giving you permission, I'm giving you happily permission to go. Imam Zainul Abidin has tears in his eyes. What are you asking me? Imam Hussein tells his beloved daughter, out of all of the others, you will be the first to meet me again. You will be the first one to see me again, inshallah. Let me go. Finally, she says, Khuda Hafiz to him. Mawla goes onto the battlefield and he is first addressing the army. He first gives them one last chance. You know that I am the grandson of Rasulullah. I am from the loins of Khadijatul Kubra. I am the son of Ali and Fatima. What are you doing? I am the last of the Ahlul Kisa. I am this youngest grandson of Rasulullah. A last khutbah is given. A last opportunity is given to Umar Asad to realize what you are doing. You can still make amends. You can still repent. Don't kill the grandson of the Prophet. Not that Mawla wanted to live. Everybody else near and dear to him had been shaheed. Why? The Imam is the Hujjat of Allah. The Imam will give a last opportunity. Even when this fell onto deaf ears, then the Imam started the battle. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Hamid ibn Muslim is writing that Imam Hussain on the plains of Karbala fought so valiantly, fought so bravely, that the enemies even at that moment were running skither, whither, here and there. Even the enemies could not bear the jihad of Imam Hussain. When Imam Hussain would look towards Najaf and says, Baba, father, look at your Hussein fighting. A voice was heard from Najaf. Marhaba, marhaba, ya Hussein. Well done, oh Hussein. You are fighting like Ali Murtada. You are fighting like Imam al-Muttaqeen. No historians. When Ali fought, Ali was not hungry and thirsty for 3 days. When Ali fought any battle, he had not brought 72 bodies back to the Khayyam. When Ali Murtada fought in Badr, Khaybar and Hunain, he did not make a qabr for his bill. Ya Ali, this was the battle of your Hussein. This was Ya Hussein. When the enemies realized that Hussein will still not be overpowered, what these cowards did, what these accursed ones did, they decided from every angle they will throw whatever they can. Those who could throw rocks would throw rocks. Those who could throw spears would throw spears. Those who could throw arrows would fire arrows. Those who could throw their swords, they would throw. From every aspect, the Imam was attacked. Imam Radha in his ziyarah to the Imam mentions that when the final time came that my grandfather Hussein came down from Zuljana, fell from Zuljana, he was Baina Zero Zameen. He was not on the grounds because the arrows were holding him up. He was not on Zuljana because he had fallen. La ilaha illallah. The Imam, when he fell down finally from Zuljana, even then they were scared to approach the Imam to behead him. Ya Fatima Zahra, please come. It is narrated that at that moment Imam Hussain felt a fragrance coming. The fragrance and that consolation was that his mother Fatima Zahra sat beside him and says, Ya Hussain, what have they done to you? There seemed to be a small embrace because Hazrat Zahra had promised Imam Hussain, when you leave Medina, I will leave Medina. When you come to Makkah, I will come to Makkah. When you arrive in Karbala, your mother will be in Karbala. Hi Karbala. Shimr Mal'oon, may Allah's curses be upon him, and the entire army of Umar Asad approaches him as he comes closer from Tilla Zainabiyya. Hazrat Zainab Kubra is watching what is happening. It is almost like she is saying, Shimr, don't do this to my brother. Imam Hussain, the hijab of Ahlul Bayt. Imam Hussain whispers something she understands. She said, Zainab. He says, Zainab, Hussain is alive. Go back into the Khayyam. Your hijab, your... Now Hazrat Zainab, the holy princess lady Zainab, doesn't know what is happening. All she knows is Shimr has approached Imam Hussain, and she knows Shimr will do the dastardly deed. Shimr hears Imam Hussain reciting something. Imam Hussain is praying for the ummah, not he is cursing. And finally, Allahu Akbar. May Allah give you all sabr. May Allah make you cry for Imam Hussain and the Ahlul Bayt. May Allah never stop these tears, inshallah, bi'idhnillah. The next thing that Hazrat Zainab sees, the head of Imam Hussain on the lands, and the voice is heard. في السماوات والأرض ألا قتل الحسين بكربلاء ألا ذبح الحسين بكربلاء. Imam Hussain has been martyred on the plains of Karbala. ألا قتل الحسين بكربلاء ألا ذبح الحسين بكربلاء. إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون.